Welcome back to your ultimate destination for celebrity gossip and entertainment news. We've got some absolutely sizzling hot tea brewing today, and trust me, you're going to want to hear every single detail of this developing story. We're talking about Grammy-nominated rapper GloRilla and NBA star Brandon Ingram, who just set the internet on fire with their very public display of affection in Mexico. That's right, folks, the "Yeah Glo" hitmaker and the Toronto Raptors forward were caught getting extremely cozy at a luxury nightclub in Cabo San Lucas, and the footage is making waves across social media. We're diving deep into what went down during this steamy birthday celebration that has everyone asking, are these two officially an item? Let's set the scene for you. Picture this, the stunning beaches of Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, the exclusive Ballum nightclub packed with A-listers, and in the middle of it all, 26-year-old GloRilla celebrating her birthday in style. But she wasn't alone, oh no, she had some very special company in the form of 27-year-old NBA sensation Brandon Ingram. According to exclusive footage obtained by TMZ and multiple eyewitness accounts, these two were not holding back when it came to showing their chemistry. We're talking full-on intimate dancing, arms wrapped around each other, and behavior that screams, we're more than just friends. The video shows GloRilla, whose real name is Gloria Hallelujah Woods, with her arms wrapped around the 6'8" basketball star's neck as they slow danced on the crowded dance floor. And this wasn't just a quick photo opportunity, witnesses say they were genuinely lost in each other, swaying to the music like they were the only two people in the room. But here's where it gets even more interesting. After spending the entire night practically attached at the hip, the pair were spotted leaving the nightclub together in the early hours of Monday morning. We're talking about 2 a.m., people. That's not just friends behavior. Now, let's talk about who these two powerhouses are, because this potential coupling is absolutely fascinating from every angle. GloRilla burst onto the scene and has been absolutely dominating the rap game. She's a Grammy-nominated artist who's been making waves with hits like "Yeah Glo" and "Tomorrow Too." At just 26 years old, she's already established herself as one of the most exciting voices in hip-hop. Then we have Brandon Ingram, the 27-year-old NBA forward who recently made headlines for his major trade to the Toronto Raptors. This guy just signed a massive 3-year, $120 million contract extension back in February, making this one of the most expensive potential relationships in both sports and entertainment. What makes this story even more intriguing is the timing. GloRilla was in Cabo celebrating her 26th birthday, and apparently, Brandon Ingram was the perfect birthday gift. Sources at the club say that GloRilla and her crew had taken over an entire VIP section, but all eyes were on her and the towering basketball star. According to witnesses who were there that night, the chemistry between them was undeniable. One clubgoer described them as being completely absorbed in each other, while another said they looked like they'd been together for years, not like two people who had just met. Let's talk about what this means for both of their careers and public images. GloRilla has been very private about her dating life, focusing primarily on her music and building her brand. For her to be so publicly affectionate with someone suggests this isn't just a casual fling. Brandon Ingram, meanwhile, has also kept his personal life relatively low-key, especially since his recent trade to Toronto. He's been recovering from an ankle injury that sidelined him last season, and sources say he's been focused on getting back to peak condition for the upcoming NBA season. But here's what's particularly interesting about their connection, both of them are at pivotal points in their careers. GloRilla is riding high on her Grammy nomination and continuing to build her empire in the music industry. Brandon just secured his financial future with that massive contract extension and is looking to prove himself with his new team. The body language experts are having a field day analyzing the available footage. They're pointing out that the way GloRilla positioned herself, with her arms around his neck while they danced, suggests a level of intimacy and comfort that typically develops over time, not during a first encounter. Similarly, Brandon's body language showed someone who was completely comfortable and engaged. He wasn't looking around the room or seeming distracted by the cameras and attention. His focus was entirely on GloRilla, which relationship experts say is a significant indicator of genuine interest. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the height difference. At 6'8", Brandon Ingram towers over most people, but GloRilla seemed completely comfortable and confident dancing with him. The visual of them together has already spawned countless memes and social media comments, but what's clear is that their connection transcends any physical differences. What's also worth noting is how this relationship could impact both of their fan bases. GloRilla's fans, known for being fiercely protective of their queen, are already analyzing every detail of Brandon Ingram's background. Meanwhile, NBA fans are getting introduced to GloRilla's music in a whole new way. The intersection of hip-hop and basketball has always created some of the most talked-about celebrity couples. Think Jay-Z and Beyoncé, or more recently, the various relationships between rappers and NBA players that have dominated headlines. Social media is absolutely buzzing with reactions to this potential couple. Twitter is split between fans who are completely here for this pairing and others who are skeptical about whether it's genuine or just a publicity move. But based on the intimate nature of their interactions in Cabo, this seems far too authentic to be staged. Let's also consider the practical aspects of this potential relationship. GloRilla is based primarily in Memphis and travels constantly for her music career. Brandon Ingram now plays for the Toronto Raptors, which means he'll be spending significant time in Canada during the NBA season. Long-distance relationships are challenging for anyone, but when you're dealing with two high-profile careers that demand constant travel and public attention, the logistics become even more complicated. However, both of their careers also offer flexibility. NBA players have extended off-seasons, and musicians can often coordinate their touring schedules around important events and relationships. Plus, with Brandon's new $120 million contract, travel between cities certainly isn't a financial concern. What's particularly sweet about this story is that it seems to have developed organically. This wasn't a red carpet appearance or a carefully orchestrated photo opportunity. This was two successful, attractive people enjoying each other's company during what was supposed to be a private birthday celebration. The fashion and style aspects of their night out are also worth mentioning. GloRilla was reportedly dressed to impress in what witnesses described as a stunning birthday outfit that perfectly complemented the upscale Cabo nightclub scene. Brandon, meanwhile, showed his off-duty style in what sources say was a perfectly casual yet sophisticated look. The visual of these two together, the Grammy-nominated rapper and the towering NBA star, is already iconic, and we've only seen a glimpse of what their public appearances together might look like. Industry insiders are already speculating about how this relationship might influence both of their careers. Could we see GloRilla at Toronto Raptors games next season? Might Brandon Ingram appear in any of GloRilla's upcoming music videos or social media content? The crossover potential between their fan bases is enormous. GloRilla's music career could benefit from the exposure to NBA audiences, while Brandon's profile in the entertainment world could expand significantly through his connection to one of hip-hop's rising stars. What's also interesting is the timing of this revelation. We're heading into the NBA off-season, which means Brandon has more flexibility in his schedule. GloRilla, meanwhile, is at a peak moment in her career with multiple projects and appearances lined up. If they are indeed dating, they'll need to navigate the challenge of maintaining their relationship while both dealing with demanding professional schedules and intense public scrutiny. The security aspect of their night out is also worth noting. Sources say that GloRilla's security team was present at the club, and they reportedly tried to maintain some privacy for the pair. However, in today's social media age, keeping intimate moments completely private is nearly impossible, especially when you're two high-profile celebrities. Neither GloRilla nor Brandon Ingram has officially commented on their relationship status, which is actually quite telling in itself. In an era where celebrities often feel pressured to immediately address dating rumors, their silence suggests they might be taking time to figure out what this connection means before making any public statements. What we do know is that both of them seem to be in great places in their respective careers. GloRilla is riding the wave of her Grammy nomination and building on her incredible momentum in the music industry. Brandon Ingram is healthy, financially secure with his new contract, and ready to make his mark with the Toronto Raptors. The fan reactions have been overwhelmingly positive, with many people expressing excitement about the potential of these two powerful figures coming together. Comments across social media platforms show fans from both the music and sports worlds embracing this possible couple. Some fans are already creating couple names. Brandon and GloRilla are trending on various platforms, while others are speculating about what their first official public appearance together might look like. Looking ahead, there are several key moments where we might get more insight into their relationship. The upcoming NBA season will put Brandon in the spotlight regularly, and any appearances by GloRilla at games would certainly fuel more speculation. Similarly, GloRilla has several high-profile performances and appearances scheduled, and whether Brandon shows up to support her could be very telling about the seriousness of their connection. What's refreshing about this story is how genuine and unforced their interaction appeared. In a world where celebrity relationships often feel manufactured or strategic, the footage from Cabo shows two people who seem genuinely attracted to and comfortable with each other. The business implications of this relationship are also fascinating to consider. Both GloRilla and Brandon Ingram have significant endorsement deals and brand partnerships. A high-profile relationship could open up new opportunities for joint appearances, shared sponsorships, and collaborative projects. We're also already seeing the impact on their social media followings. Fans from both camps are cross-following and engaging with content related to both celebrities, which is exactly the kind of organic audience growth that brands love to see. As we wrap up this deep dive into what could be 2025's most unexpected but exciting celebrity couple, we're left with so many questions. Will they make their relationship Instagram official? Are we going to see Brandon courtside at GloRilla's performances? Will GloRilla become a regular at Raptors games? What we can say for certain is that their chemistry in Cabo was undeniable, and the internet is absolutely here for this potential power couple. Whether this develops into a long-term relationship or remains a beautiful moment between two successful people celebrating life, it's already given us one of the most talked-about celebrity stories of the year. What do you think about this potential couple? Are you Team GloRilla and Brandon Ingram? Do you think they'd make a power couple for the ages, or is this just a fun vacation fling? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, we want to hear from you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because trust us, if these two are really dating, we're going to have plenty more content coming your way. Celebrity relationships this hot don't stay quiet for long, and we'll be here to break down every single development. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for more sightings of this potentially iconic couple. In the world of celebrity romance, things can change quickly, but something tells us this story is just getting started.